am haunted by a gripping pain, restless thrashing in the silent night, waiting for the dawn to come, but it's gone, swallowed by time that is not split for. Hope is destroyed, immortality is gone, only memories remain lonely. I sink into despair, like a world drowned in a jungle. However, the enthusiasm did not go away. I struggle against all odds, foster confidence, sincere and sincere. So finally, a bright dawn rose, illuminate a heart that was once dark, and I feel a more beautiful life. I am empty without hope, like the sky without the moon there. The dim sun at dusk. The sea is clear but still quiet, lamenting. Crashed to the end of the remaining nature. At the end of the time when my soul is sad, like a wave tossing and turning, in a sad emptiness. But that's when I saw a bright light from the east, like a fire that burns in the night. And now I feel alive again, along with the radiant sky. Bright hope that brings happiness. In the middle of the dark forest I walk, down the steep winding road. A storm raged, rumbling across. Everywhere the south wind blows. I don't care, either way. East, west, south, north, all the same. Gone aimlessly, lost without a trace. Like floating, endless and unstoppable. However, somehow managed to survive. Standing tall in the middle of the storm. I'm not afraid, even though I don't know your master. Now I continue to walk alone, exploring the endless jungle, looking for answers that I may never get again. In the reddened twilight, it rained. I seduce the light raindrops. For some reason, my heart is attached to the roar, like a song that accompanies longing. The dark horizon began to cover the sky, but I feel the warmth in the quiet peace. Pseudo-story passes as if it never existed. Now it's just me and the dancing raindrops. Nothing can describe this beauty when lonely accompany. Only the sound of raindrops and a humble heart. In the stillness of the increasingly enveloping night. Now I realize, happiness doesn't always come with bright. Thank you rain and dusk for teaching me about the true meaning of peace. I am immersed in a twilight dream, understated without a word to speak. Fall asleep in the reassuring embrace of nature. A sad cry wriggled in a sorrowful heart. In silence, I stepped up, directionless, like lost direction, longing for your presence, as if the soul is not calm without you, present your love in a restless heart, as a bright spot in a dark night. Dispel the rampant loneliness in my soul. Now I'm drowning in pain. Let words not be able to express this feeling. I still love you, in every second of my life. I hope to the sky that does not hear. Trying to be strong without regrets in driving. But the loneliness of the heart is refuted, restless slicing. The body feels tense, in eternal silence. Oh sky, whisper to me the secrets of the universe, so that I can find my way in the void. But your whisper is not heard. I'm stuck in the abyss. Alone I mourn the deepening emptiness. In my solitude I'm looking for a light of hope, but the deeper, the darker my night. I tried to lift my face, to look at the sun. But my hands are empty, unable to reach it. I'm still trying. Even though I sometimes fall and stumble. But I promise, will not give up on this journey. Because I know, at some stage, I will come to light and feel happy. After all this suffering, I'm a restless soul waiting for time. When raging lazy slow, creeping dark-edged traces of anxiety, creeping sadness. I wait for the time that never comes. Like people waiting for rain in the dry season. An anxious and dark soul imprinted in the heart, leaving a scar of heartbreaking sadness. When the time comes, I can't dance. I was silent in the sadness that enveloped myself, helpless in the shackles of anxiety, as if everything I've been waiting for is just a dream. But I'm still waiting, albeit slow and heavy, hoping someday I'll let go from restless soul and crushing sadness, and able to dance back in sincere joy. I feel wallowing in anxiety, broke my heart, endless, like a galaxy struggling in the dark. My attitude is complacent, without caring regret. I'm crawling in the black hole of my heart. My tracks are erased, lost in time, wandering without a definite destination, lost in eternal emptiness. However, now I understand my mistake. Not the best decision I've ever made. Now I take the attitude to rise from adversity. Make yourself better and empowered to survive. Though hurt in the dark and restless, I'm still trying to reach the bright light. Be a shining star in the darkness of the galaxy. Walk strong and firm, without fear of falling back in the same mistake. I am a dashing bird swooping into the sky, freely creeping on white clouds. However, my destination felt too far away, and now I'm stranded on the shores of the bloody sea, the sweet smell of seawater caressing my body. However, my sleep is now cornered by the roar of the roaring waves, squeezed in an embrace that I cannot refuse. My restless thrashing in unspoken screams. Even in a dark and pitch-black world, I don't feel lost or oppressed in the dark, because I have a burning flame in my heart, and I will never give up to keep fighting. Although life is often heartbreaking and worrying, but I will still move forward. In every breath, I will continue to squirm and sigh, and will not stop until I reach the peak of victory. I want to be polite in words, speak a language that longs for wishful thinking, embraced by a wide and free ocean, unpretentious wading, like a bird in the sky. But sometimes the burden is heavy and sad, makes me speechless, rumbling thunderstorm, worried and afraid to approach, made me scream in the void. But I won't give up. I will fight, crashing waves, against a strong wind, because I know, behind the thunderstorm, there is a light shining on the straight path. Therefore, I will still be polite in words. Longing for a free and wide ocean brings hopes and dreams, looking at the horizon, and finally, beyond all the pillow and burden, I called out in the restless starry night, shadow yourself, fear will subside tonight. Illusions play in my mind, there's definitely no way out, no legs to walk, like solid rock. Dusk reminds me of the presence of night, who carries everything, good or bad. Whatever will happen, let me be tough, like a solid rock that doesn't shake from the wind and waves. The stars twinkled in the night sky, giving hope that there is an open way. Although sometimes it feels like a mere illusion, I will fight and survive. Do not want to wail and surrender. I fly freely to the blue nirvana, floating above the vast expanse of the sky. Is this a sign that I'm met with an irreplaceable sense of calm? When it feels dark in the mind of the heart, I contemplated and danced carefree. There's no regret. There is only happiness, which is heart-trenching. Touch body and soul. So spacious my mind feels, when flying above the white clouds, forgetting all the heavy burdens of life. Enjoy the peace and serenity that I get. I feel a deep nirvana, leaving the mortal world, reaching for something far up there, towards incomparable immortality. I have 4 eyes in the dark of the night. I saw a blue candle burning stung by the magic of a distant dream, wishing, drugged by the screams of a beautiful nobleman, like you who come in a dream, greet me with implied language. Although I was drugged by your charms, but I can't hold my heart anymore. Meeting you amazed me, as if time stopped in front of me. My soul vibrates with the passion of romance, even though I have to pay with my love. But you still fascinate me. I'm 4-eyed in dream and real. I am swaying in the red twilight, swept away in the clear dew. Spoiled screaming grass, evoke taste, even if it's formless, present for sure. Like dew that disappears without a sound, the taste is present, even if you can't see it. Rock me in his presence, and fields boiled, which never runs out. Nothing is certain in this life, but the feeling is still present in the heart, clear as dew on green grass. Then comes the twilight, with all its charms, and let me sway in solitude, with a feeling that will never go away and is certain. Above the bright blue sky, the sun shines endlessly. I'm blown away, been hooked for a long time. Oh, the servant, you are so great. Your warm embrace envelops my body. There is no competition or obstacles. Keep on shining, oh the sun. The world is empty without you by my side. But you are not immortal here either. Go you, leave your bright light, back again, when the dawn is shining. The light of your love, really like the sun, warms a cold and lonely heart, until whenever I miss you. At dusk, the ocean groans. The waves roll in the roar of the storm. When a bird perches on a tree branch, I also come with humility, approaching the high waves surging. Greet the strong howling wind, like stringing words in restlessness. Describes time that continues to run indefinitely. The rain fell non-stop, filling the heart, in a fast heartbeat. In an instant the world was mine. I feel the vibrations in the silence, which was never imagined before. At dusk, I become one with nature. I'm in the Stone Age, surviving without feeling, while evolution produces miracles. I hope the roar of the sky greets the future, which is now shrill softly seemed to become a rhythm. But the miracle has not yet materialized. I was trapped in a cold and harsh age, where the stones are home and food, and even saying hello was incredibly difficult. But I still hope someday there will come a time when miracles happen, when the sky embraces the earth gently, and the rumble becomes a beautiful and rich rhythm. Until then, I'm still holding on, in the Stone Age that continues to undulate, waiting for a miracle and greeting the sky with hope, that one day, this world will become more perfect and full of meaning. Behind me, hidden a long history, eternal romance is engraved on the stone walls of the ages. Clap cheers soaring love, but the wings of happiness are often broken apart. You are incarnated as the goddess of comfort to my heart. Unable to hold back anger when you cross words. The anxiety that I felt clung tightly to my chest. But I do not have to express this regret. In the name of love, I dare to step forward, cross the obstacles and conquer the dangers that come your way. But alas, sometimes love is not everything, and bitter history can tear this fragile heart. I wait in the silent night. My hopes and worries are endless. Absorbs the floral scent, and the wind that pierces the heart. The jasmine that blooms is as beautiful as the moon. The leaves fall as if a sign of time. Tormented soul, broken and injured. Just look at the flowers that spread their fragrance. The sign of your presence is like a light. Illuminate a heart that was previously dark. Laughing and screaming with joy, forgetting all sorrow and bitterness. But now the scent of flowers has disappeared, and the night deepens into darkness. A broken heart groans again, waiting for your most anticipated presence. I, as if a heavenly star that bends through the blue and grey sky, shadow my wounded and sore heart, like a dark silent night, like a deep and wide sea. I'm drowning in a grey feeling, hope you come and save me. But now I know, all is just a lie. Now I realize your greatness, a heavenly star that shines brightly. Never let me alone stranded. Guide me in darkness and restlessness. I am fascinated by your beauty, the celestial stars twinkling, until the time we are together. Until the end, never separated, in a dark life. In the high sky the eagle flies, screaming through the clouds. Like a god he towered, really beautiful. The gifts are immeasurable. I saw it from below, amazed, enchanted by her charm. Like the sun that shines within, truly extraordinary. Makes my heart stand. But even though handsome and mighty, there is something confusing about its existence. Makes me ponder and worry about his fate. I don't know if he will disappear or remain immortal. But despite all that, I can't refuse the beauty that she has so climbs, and the laughs he elicited won't go away, making my heart more amazed by him. I am immeasurably grateful to you, who created man without match. I bow down before me to you, because of your love. I'm still present here, but your anger sometimes compels this body to levitate and disappear in fear. My whole body froze in anticipation, so that your love returns to greet my heart. But your infinite love is infinite, makes me always grateful and prostrate gratitude that I am still present before you, the Creator. Because of your love, I still live in your love. On the rocky path I walk, facing blushing twists and thorns, but happiness always accompanies from the past, making sorrow never greet me again. Time is raging, but I'm not afraid. I keep going, face life's challenges. In between tired I see beauty, as if nature celebrates my success. Sadness cannot describe my feelings. How beautiful life is when I step on the rock. Happiness flows all day long, makes the heart never get tired of being grateful to the Almighty. Oh my colorful life, I thank you. Happy, because of your presence, my life becomes more meaningful, and never tired to greet and accompany me. I miss stepping on sharp, sick corals, then described rampant silence. But if only you were here, The sun and moon are hand in hand, greeting the sky to the throne, where the Mahadeva resides. I will carve a legend about irreplaceable love. Let this body be sliced into pieces, but this soul will never die, because you are still present inside, like the sun and moon in a clear sky. Oh the God, let me go into the arms of eternal and holy love, where me and him become one, as the sun and moon side by side intimately. I am the one who resides in exhaustion, Supreme King over the kingdom of human life. When I feel my feet can't move, I don't know what to look for in this mud, but I know that there are pure pearls stored here, which is hidden among the filth of the world. I will keep looking, no matter how long it takes, until I found and sat on a beautiful throne. One determination that I hope to reach the sky, reach the top where dreams come true, never going back down again. I, the tired one who resides on the throne, the living king who now holds the pearl, when there is nothing more that I can fight for. I am forced to face a dilemma, a hollow premonition that creeps in the night. Tired birds singing stretched out, makes my heart unable to stay still. I am forced to face a dilemma, sadness that I cannot forget. Tired birds sing sadly, echoes in the heart that cannot stop. I am forced to face a dilemma, sadness that I cannot forget, a hollow premonition that creeps in the night, makes my heart unable to stay still. I fell into a black hole, against the arrogance that enveloped an unreachable secret admirer. Dreams and illusions that only deceive, words that cannot touch the heart, keeps me stuck in silence. But I won't stop fighting to achieve the dream that is always there. Although illusions and hopes deceive, I will never stop hoping. I ran away from pain, the past that haunts innocent souls. An attempt to express feelings means the time that will not be left behind. Haunting traces of the past will never pass from this heart. I can't fight the pain. The past will not return. Haunting past pain will never pass from this heart. I can't fight the pain. The past will not return. Silly me trying to vent traces of the past that can't be erased. Haunting past pain, leave me with regret. I'm the one in the rage, emotions that do not sleep from time to time. A hollow snap makes a sparkle, dazzling a gassed heart. This broken heart can't go away, because I can't forget. Anger enveloped this soul, will never fade from memory. I hope all of this ends, and I can go back there again, where I can feel the shine, which fascinates my heart. I felt cold and stiff. The beautiful poet's passion is twisted, spoiled. My desire is unbearable discouragement. Even if no one can understand, I feel empty without love, longing that can never be cured. Loneliness envelops the soul. Nothing can cheer up. I feel empty without happiness. The sadness never ends. Doubt that surrounds the heart. Nothing can erase it. I feel alone in this world. No one can understand the taste. Never-ending loneliness. No one can understand. When I'm shy, the world tests with painful laughter. Who is the most beautiful? I revenge. Never-ending dead niches. White wings echo in the sky. The universe revolts hysterically. Deterrent greet in every voice tone. Makes me feel helpless. When I'm shy, the world tests with never-ending hatred. Who's the most beautiful I want? Dead niches that never go out. White wings echo in the blue sky. The universe revolts hysterically. Jera greet every second of time. Makes me feel helpless again. When I'm shy, the world tests with a grief that never disappears. Who is the most beautiful I'm looking for? Dead niches that never subside. White wings echo in the cool air. The universe revolts hysterically. Deterrent greets at every sound of gurgling water. Makes me feel helpless again and again. I walk the dark path. Red lanterns illuminate bitterly. Like a light that illuminates the heart. Flowing hope in the midst of sadness. Unspeakable sorrow. Hidden behind a red lantern. Save the feeling that cannot be expressed. Hoping for the light to shine on the soul. Wounded and shattered soul. Carried away by the irresistible bitter current. But I still hope and pray. So that the red light of the lanterns can illuminate the road. I fought hard for freedom. Unlimited longing binds the soul. Concocting a beautiful and elegant secret. Your devotee is locked in a dilemma. Patience and prayer become weapons. To achieve an unforgettable goal. Now I'm free. Grateful and happy. Flowing tears of emotion and joy. I'm sorry that I don't have a cognate. Couldn't shake the last day. But dreams are never like glitter. Because then heaven becomes the pedestal. I wish I could feel love who never runs out of joy. But I can't find a way to achieve happiness. I also wish I could feel hope who never escapes glory. But I can't find a way to achieve perfection. A bundle of dreams that I dreamed of, like a sparkling light in the day. Then I flew to loose heaven, swaying with a sense of serenity there. Infinite love, illuminate a lost soul in the night. Flowing like watering tears, bring me into eternal bliss. Then I saw the world shining, more beautiful than ever in the day. Spreading star-studded light, makes me smile and happy forever. No more feeling sad and lonely, because love has filled this heart. Makes me feel eternal happiness, with loved ones there. I walk on the ground, chakras bordered by illusions, flowing for a moment in the dust of yesteryear, brings unforgettable memories. Wander in the endless realms, searching for hidden identity. Dive into the hidden secrets, following an untraceable trail. Meet the shining light, realizing that I am nothing. Get to know the unimaginable beauty. Open your eyes to see the world. Realize that I was part of nature. Understand that everything has a limit. Realizing that everything is just a moment, made me understand the meaning of life. When I stare at the sunset, I feel homely on the trail. Beautiful blush, touch a broken heart, makes me unable to look away from there. When I saw a beautiful sight, I feel touched by the beauty of nature. The twilight sun that greets sweetly, makes me unable to look away from there. You are an immeasurable beauty, that radiated from shining eyes. Colorful light shining, makes me can't stop admiring. I am also mesmerized by your beauty, which makes my heart flutter. The peace you gave me, made me feel comfortable and safe. Your sincerity is never extinguished, made me feel valued and trusted. Your kindness never fades, makes me feel loved and appreciated. You are a priceless beauty, that makes me feel happy and calm. All because of your undying love, that radiates beauty in my heart. You, the perfect king, wandering in the vast forest, wandering in search of goodness, how to find a way. I also walked in the wilderness, searching for the invisible path, following your sculpted footprints, to find the truth. You walk patiently, searching for the invisible path, following your sculpted footprints, to find kindness. I also wandered in the universe, searching for the invisible path, following your sculpted footprints, to find wholeness. I dance under the sun, wailing over the spoiled grass. The love I feel is irreplaceable, causing my heart to scream with joy. When I stand by the river, enjoy the beautiful natural beauty. Green grass dancing in the wind makes me feel comfortable and calm. I stood in the middle of a stretch of grass, enjoy the beauty of the violet night. When I look at the twilight sky, my heart was moved to weep. When I see the sun rising, I also feel happy and spoiled. The love I feel is irreplaceable, makes me want to keep dancing here. I have fragrant hair, pushing the boundaries of thirsty life. Sincere affection fills the breath, makes me happy beyond measure. Genuine love touches the soul, makes me feel happy in those days. My fragrant hair spreads the fragrance, makes me feel at peace without a word. I have beautiful hair, pushing the boundaries of thirsty life. Sincere affection fills the breath, makes me happy beyond measure. I shouted orange, spread the sound of the trumpet, makes everyone angry, because I can't shut up. I sing loudly, echoes throughout the room, makes everyone furious, because I can't stop. I sing melodiously, spread the sound of the trumpet, makes everyone angry, because I can't shut up. I dance happily, echoes throughout the room, makes everyone angry, because I can't stop. You are a shining shadow, I smell your seductive fragrance. You give the light of the lantern in the soul, sending immeasurable love. You are the love that will never go away, illuminates a lonely and lonely soul, brings hope and happiness, eliminate feelings of sadness and loneliness. You are a love that will never end, touching hearts with affection, brings infinite happiness, sending eternal love. You're the one who lies far away, makes me nervous, cannot be together. Longing flows from the heart, can't hold back the tears. The rain came down with tears, goosebumps when you're not here. I also hope you are always happy, even if we can't be together anymore. You are a splendid joy, I couldn't hold back my laughter. Even the foolish dwarves were embarrassed, because you're so charming. You are the light that shines. I too was stunned by your beauty. The foolish dwarves were amazed, because you're so charming. You are a colorful flower. I am also fascinated by your beauty. Even the foolish dwarves were amazed, because you're so charming. You are a priceless shift. I too am fascinated by your glory. Even the foolish dwarves were helpless, because you're so charming. I, a poet who is like stoning, singing a lonely song these days. My words flowed like clear water, flowing from my heart that never stops. My lonely song greets a wounded heart, touching a soul hurt by love. I hope this song can cheer you up, flowing tears that can heal you. My lonely song will continue to sing, accompanying the days that never end. I will continue to sing until the end of time, to comfort you on your lonely days. I'm bruised in love, crazy because Malagai, 1,000 hopes will not be a shadow, flowing in tears of love, infinite affection, save an unforgettable taste. Never-ending love makes me crazy and bruised. Priceless affection, save the irreplaceable taste. Never-ending love makes me stay in Malachi. I stand in solitude, rampant without anyone approaching. Approach me with regret. No trace. No one notices my presence here. I continue to stand, waiting for someone who doesn't come. This solitude becomes a faithful companion at night. But I never give up. Even though no one came, I keep hoping. Though no one came close, rampant in solitude without a trace. No one can approach me here. I'm still standing. Even though no one came. This solitude becomes a loyal friend without regrets. Even though no one came close, I still hope. Rampant in solitude without a trace. No one can approach me here. I stabbed unimaginable threat. Star-studded in a dark sky. Sadness envelops this heart. There's no sense anymore. When I stand in the middle of the night, see the stars shining. Reminds me of the past, which will never come back again. I walk on a dark night, looking for a light that can illuminate the path. But there's nothing I can see, until I saw a sparkling light. The light illuminates the dark path, makes me no longer feel afraid. I walked happily. Follow the tray of light. The light continues to illuminate my path. Take me to a safe place. I also thank the light for taking me to a beautiful place. I also hope that light never goes out, so that I can always see the way, because that light has given me hope to always be better. I will never forget last night's events, when I whacked the cradle that drifts away spoiled, even though the wind was blowing strong, but will not be shaken, because I have a strong determination and courage. I have the ability to weather the storm. Although the peaks are high and the waves are thunderous, nothing can dissuade me from my goal, because I have unbeatable courage. I stand by the ocean, waiting for the storm that comes dark. Empty heart without hope. Nothing can fill the depths of this heart. I hope the storm comes to fill this void in my heart. Unspoken tears bring hidden hope. I wailed. Imperfect story. Karma is like the answer to a restless heart. There's no way out. There is no other way. Only hope enveloped in the darkness of the night. I hope. I pray. I'm trying. But no answer came from the sky. Loneliness envelops. Despair haunts. But I never give up. I keep fighting. Although sometimes the pain feels so deep. I keep hoping. I keep praying. Hopefully someday this story can be perfect. I'm sinking in sadness. Void envelops me. But I was determined to go. Fly high and free. I want to be like a bird that flies freely in the sky, unbound by sorrow and emptiness. I want to feel unlimited freedom. Escape from sorrow and emptiness. I want to soar high in the sky. Release all existing burdens. I sulk, crying in the middle of nature, because of the insatiable thirst. But friendly, irreplaceable love made me shine again there. I hope. Sincere affection, able to remove deep wounds. There is no longer a feeling of thirst that surrounds, because love has saved me there. I pray, so that the love we have will never disappear and just disappear, because of the intimate caresses we give each other. able to bring happiness there. I am thankful for the love we have, which can quench all thirst, because of the intimate caresses we give each other, able to bring happiness there. I languish in the twilight, when sad as if destroyed, the earth shook woke me up, that I cannot continue to languish. I'm trying to change sadness, become a happiness that never fades. The earth shook to welcome my happiness, reminds me to be grateful. I also try to be patient, even though sadness never seems to disappear. The earth shook, reminding me that I have to keep fighting. I stand on the edge of twilight, staring at the orange violet that greets, flowing swiftly in another heart, linked with an immeasurable taste. Then I pulled over, enjoy the beauty without limits, brings joy to the heart, covers the wounded soul. Orange violet greets again, invite me to be together, enjoy the extraordinary beauty of nature, makes this heart entwined. I stood up straight, enjoy the beauty of a beautiful sunset, brings joy to this heart, flowing like a fountain. I am a loyal friend, follow in your footsteps without pulling over, walk in the corner of an annihilated heart, watching you leave without a trace. Now I'm left alone, looking for a way back, hope you come to me again, to save a broken heart. You have left a mark on my heart, which will never disappear forever, reminds me of a loyal friend, who left without leaving a trace. I hope you come again, to save a broken heart. You are a loyal friend, who left without leaving a trace. I am an endless ocean, friends are waves that scream along, troubled sighs become audible strains. An empty heart without a hug makes me restless. I'm a high mountain, friends are clouds hovering over them. Sighs of confusion become the wind that blows. An empty heart without a hug makes me vibrate. I'm a dense forest, friends are birds singing within. A sigh of confusion becomes the sound of gurgling water. An empty heart without a hug makes me pound. I am a vast desert, friends are the wind that blows over them. A troubled sigh becomes the sound of rustling sand. An empty heart without a hug makes me scream. I move away, no matter where it goes, gone without leaving a trace, as if lost in a fleeting dimension. Fly high above the clouds, drift away from the ordinary world, back again to the place of origin. I feel a different wind, move from one dimension to another, looking for something unseen, trying to find answers to unanswered questions. Move forward with definite steps. I'm trying to find my way home, exploring streets I've never been on before, through places I've never been. Finally I made it back to where I came from, with all the new experiences I got. Fly high above the clouds, drift away from the ordinary world. I have found answers to unanswered questions. I'm a shiver, looking for a warm affectionate hug, wanting to collapse in it. Make this heart march to the sky, a sky filled with clouds. Be my shelter, flowing tears, because nothing can warm me. I wish there was a warm hug that can keep me warm again, to forget this cold and find warmth in it. I walk towards the sky, looking for a warm affectionate hug. Lay down in it and enjoy infinite joy within. I'm parading on the edge of twilight, tread a fragile path, a Accompany the shadows floating in the air. Follow my steps. Go with the fallen branch. Along the wide road. Floating with the wind that blows. Walk the endless road. Parade with the sunlight. Along the wide road. Accompany the shadows floating in the air. Follow my steps. Go with the wind that blows. Tread a fragile path. Floating with the fallen branches. Go to infinity. I'm parading on the edge of twilight. Tread a fragile path. Accompany the shadows floating in the air. Follow my steps. Go with the wind that blows. Go to infinity. Floating with the sun. To the endless. I am one who walks in silence. My steps are burning. Inch by inch, I walked tiredly. My hair flutters in the wind, spreading the fragrance. My body feels warm, emits a fiery light. When I walk, I feel the beauty of nature that surrounds me. Sunlight shines on my body, provides a soothing coolness. The sound of birds chirping in the air, filling the silence with beautiful songs. I stopped by the river. See, the water is clear and calm. The fragrance refreshes my mind, makes all fatigue disappear in an instant. I let go of all the burden that is in my heart, and feel infinite peace. Finally I arrived at my destination, with a body still burning and hair still fragrant. I stand firmly on the ground, feel the infinite beauty of nature. I continued my journey with new enthusiasm and confidence. I am an irony, empty in the middle of happiness. Moaning becomes a song that accompanies the extinguishing of the light. Sadness seemed to fade without a trace. The tight bond becomes spoiled. Dance with the wind, endlessly circling. I hope to survive, although all that will not last forever. The happiness I dream of will never fade or fade. But I know, all of that is just wishful thinking that will not come true. I kept moaning, aware of the unavoidable reality. The close bond is gone, hollow to be my friend here. I hope too, the happiness that I dream of will come again someday. Although all that will not last forever, I still wish I could dance with the wind, and feel happiness that will never go out or disappear. I cut my heart with deep wounds, make my life burden disappear for a moment. Swallowed by unimaginable wrath, forget all that and live life. I found the strength to rise from adversity, overcome the pain that haunts the soul, looking for a way out of all difficulties, to achieve the stated goals. I find happiness in the midst of sadness, overcome the fear that haunts the soul, looking for a way to achieve the desired goals, to achieve the stated goals. I am the sun that greets the day, spelling the twilight that sings slowly. A pitiful moan fills the thirst. Say hello to the sorrow that blooms onward. The sun shines a sad day. Dusk greets the sorrow that sings softly. Reddened moans fill the thirst. Say hello to the morning who drove by. The sun illuminates the day that sings slowly. Dusk greeted the blushing sorrow drove. A pitiful moan fills the thirst. Say hello to morning, morning groans. The sun illuminates a day of morning groans. Dusk greeted the blushing sorrow drove. A pitiful moan fills the thirst. Say hello to sorrow that sings softly. I am the elegy that sings the inseparable heart song. Two souls united with each other without a will. but suddenly broke for no reason. Silence enveloped us. Destroy all hope. We both parted without words. Just shut up and stare at each other. I felt my heart sliced, as if someone had torn him apart violently. Silence is our lonely friend. Make all hope disappear, swallowed up by the earth. I'm trying to reunite with you, but fate was not willing to hear my prayer. Now I'm alone in the middle of silence. My heart is lost among the dust of time. I wish we could get back together, but I know it's impossible. I can only surrender and accept this fact. Although my heart still hopes to unite again without anyone's will. I whispered nervously, swept away the grey darkness that covered hope, staring at the clouds blocking the sun, as if there is no way out. I hope the sun can shine hope, but the clouds are still blocking. Anxiety staring into the grey darkness, as if there is no way to the light. I tried to sweep away the clouds blocking the sun, but restless still staring into the darkness of grey. Hope feels further away from my reach. Anxiety staring into the grey darkness. I hope the sun can shine hope, but the clouds are still sweeping the sky, as if there is no way to the light. I walk by the ocean, enjoy the holy sparkling light. I am fascinated by the beauty of gold, that illuminates eternal glory that will last forever. I stand by the ocean, enjoy the beautiful sparkling light. I am fascinated by the luxury of gold, that illuminates eternal glory that never ends. I run by the ocean, enjoy the mesmerizing sparkling light. I am fascinated by the beauty of gold, that illuminates eternal glory that will never fade. I sail by the ocean, enjoy the amazing sparkling light sparkle. I am fascinated by the magic of gold, that illuminates eternal glory that never ends. I wailed endlessly, undeniably heart-wrenching. Humans who weave in the middle of time, looking for answers to his worries. Humans struggling in the middle of time. Find a way out of grief. I am trapped in solitude, swaying between feelings of anxiety. I'm the one who struggles in the middle of time. Find a way out of grief. Man trapped in solitude, wailing incessantly over her uncertainty. Humans struggling in the middle of time, squirming to find answers to his restlessness. I am trapped in solitude, wailing incessantly over her endless uncertainty. I wallow in sorrow, cover the expiry. The thirst for hugs broke the silence. The sky shakes at the end. A long-lost friendship now ends sadly. I have to give up, even though this heart hurts. Again I stand alone, facing a silent world. I can't hold on anymore. When this heart trembles, I'm trying to forget, but the memories don't want to go. I keep hoping someday all this will end. I looked up at the blue sky, laughing as if nothing was wrong. Hit the feeling for no reason. Groaning, pillion shackled, the blue sky greeted me, laughing as if there is no sin anymore. Hit the feeling for no reason. Groaning, pillion shackled, I burst into tears. A groan of sorrow enveloped my heart. The earth was shaken. Angry because of the lies I spoke. I'm afraid of the sins I've committed. Moans of sorrow became a silent witness. Cover the darkness that surrounds me. I'm standing on the beach, gazing at the surging sea. The shadows let go of the dreams that lie on the white foam. I feel the beauty of the infinite sea carpet. I took a deep breath, inhaling the distinct scent of the sea. I felt the warmth of the sun shining on my face. I feel like I'm in heaven, where all dreams can come true. I saw the infinite beauty of nature. Makes my heart pound. I feel like I'm in another world, where all dreams can come true. I feel like I can float on the white foam of the ocean. I let go of wishful thinking and let the shadows cover the ocean rug. I feel the infinite beauty of nature. Makes my heart flutter with joy. Feel like I can soar into the sky without limits. My past is stopped in space-time, trapped in memories that cannot be lost. The universe glorifies melodiously, but my heart is sad. I miss the forbidden, although I can't choose. In the midst of a restless emptiness, I'm looking for the meaning of the life I live. Trying to break free from shackles, but the more I try, the more trapped I am. My eyes close, my heart flies away, looking for answers to all the haunting questions. Longing and sorrow ensnare my soul, bind me in feelings that I cannot express. But even though I'm stuck in the past, space and time will not be able to block. Glorify the universe for the legitimate me, so that I can let go of the forbidden longing. I miss the vibrating sound of nature, greeting cheerfully in a beautiful burden. Just the dew felt to become a poet, like a sincere and holy verse of poetry. However, the time never stops. Bring change in my life. Now I realized that struggle, just an illusion, sheer delusion. Meanwhile, nature goes on, floating happily in every atmosphere. Teach me that life is not always the same, but behind all the longing, there is an inexpressible meaning, a lesson that flows with time. I see myself in the mirror of life, waiting for the red sunset on the western horizon. Since it materialized, people are looking for meaning, like the fragrant aroma of jasmine in the morning. However, sometimes life doesn't go according to plan, makes the heart torn apart and feels imprisoned. However, twilight still comes every day, teaches us that light will always be there. We don't know when time will stop, so we have to live life to the fullest, like the scent of jasmine in the still air. However, life doesn't always go smoothly. There are bitter moments and there are sweet moments, but the important thing is that we keep fighting and trying. In the silent violet night, I was lost in deep delusion, captivated by your blended face portrait, in the painting of my heart that is so dense. But now I realized, it's just self, which continues to be trapped in the barren dark. Keep looking for the light, but never reach. The night remains dark, and my heart continues to dry. I try to paint a different story. Describes the beauty of nature that is immeasurable. But still, your shadow still haunts. Made me aware of the constant pain. Maybe it's just an illusion that I built in my heart. The violet night that never ends. But I won't let it. I'm drowning in fake love. I have to get up and fight against self-destructive thickets. When my heart beats fast, affectionate and intimate like a tight warm hug, but behind that feeling, there is a sad feeling. Remembering the past that will never return, cover me with deep affection, but the arid heart cannot be erased by him. Tossing and turning between wanting to escape and holding on, I contemplated in the silence of an increasingly fixated soul. So many desires that surge in the heart, but it's hard to express it in words. Like the shackles hidden behind the word, unreadable by anyone except those who understand. And when everything feels empty and empty, I face every obstacle with a firm spirit. Hope one day I can feel again a sincere feeling of affection and free from all shackles. Dusk is glimmering. Embrace the world in joy. I was swept away in the wondrous sight. Dive into the growing darkness. Take me to unreachable realms. The sharp wound of my heart froze in loneliness. Shackles, the soul drowning in sorrow. Ruins of hope scattered all around me. Become a silent witness to the hidden sadness. In the dim twilight that is getting darker, I pondered in questioning silence. Where else should I go, when everything feels dark and not radiant? But still I stand tall in the middle of the darkness, staring at the direction I'm going, hoping that someday it will be bright again. Illuminate the path of my life that I have lived. In the hum of my melodious heart, hidden desire that was never expressed, echoes within a wounded soul. It's like a sin that can never be erased. I'm looking for a miracle in the dark, trying to forget the traces that have been lost. But reality continues to corner me, makes me continue to mourn the wounds that are still felt. In a world full of lies, I'm trying to stay strong. Try running without looking back, but every now and then I remember the good old days. But I can't just give up. You have to keep going without giving up, searching for the meaning of everything that happened, and understand that miracles still exist in this world. I crawl in the darkness of my heart, trying to forget all the hurt that ever felt, but my heart cannot get away from the memories. It was as if the pain was creeping and creeping towards me. When the red twilight blushes on the western horizon, I feel like the dew that falls on the leaves, flow slowly and slowly downward, looking for a place to pull over and feel happiness. But I know that happiness is not easy. He is like a solemn echo in the silence of the night, slowly creeping and flowing towards my heart, makes me feel full of love and warmth, until finally I know that my heart has moved, leaving the darkness and returning to the light, looking for a bright and open way home, towards the happiness that always shines in life. I was carried away by the surging atmosphere, makes my heart pound with fear, as if a conditional fine is coming, and I will die punished for the mistakes I've done. But as time went on it passed, the fear and worry slowly disappeared, and I know that everything that happens is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. I felt a solemn silence, flowing slowly and calming the restless soul, as if all the mistakes I've ever lived disappear and annihilate in a calm atmosphere. But I know that life doesn't always go smoothly. Errors never really go away. But we can learn from every failure, and rise from the difficulties we have ever faced, until finally I know that life is a journey. In every step we take, we learn, grow, and get better. And although we never know what will happen, we still dare to go.